Good morning, you lovely lot. How are you? Come on in and let me know if you're around, if you're on the live. I'd love it if you drop in, say hi, wherever you're joining me from, and let me know how you're doing today. And if you're catching the replay, drop me a little hashtag replay. Let me know that you caught this and what you think of the cards and the tapping and how you felt after the session. And if you're thinking cards tapping, what's she on about? Then you might be new here and you are really welcome if you are. If this is your first time watching the Daily Tap, feel free to put thank you, feel free to put new in the comments, and I would be happy to whiz you a resource to help you understand more about what this is about. But essentially, the Daily Tap is a way for me to get emotional freedom technique or tapping out to as many people as possible. I've been doing it for 8 years for free on Facebook and now also LinkedIn and YouTube and various other places. And whilst it is not how you would do EFT in a clinical or therapeutic setting one-to-one with a client to kind of work through an actual issue, it's a great way just to do it more in a more affirmational manner, just to introduce you to how EFT and tapping feels in your body, because it's the same acupressure points, it's the same process in the body, right? So the way that I do that is I pull a card from an oracle, tarot, or an affirmation deck. Now today I'm using the Light Seers Tarot. Please don't freak out about cards. We're not summoning the devil. We're just looking for a way to find something to focus on, right? And yes, for the observant amongst you, I do often match my clothes. It's a better match in real life than it is on the camera with the colour of my tarot cards, and I don't do it on purpose beforehand, but there you go. So I've shuffled and a card dropped out. And it just means that that is the focus for this session, for what I'm going to talk about. And it's really interesting because what came out today was the devil. Okay, now the devil doesn't mean we are summoning the devil. It means temptation, things that will throw you off your path, um, things that are not meant for you, things that might distract you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out. So it's a major arcana anyway, which means it's a big thing happening to or around you that may well come from the universe side. It can also mean vices and addiction. It can mean the need for liberation. It can talk about healthy versus unhealthy sexuality, materialism, the healing found in darkness. It can talk about delving into your shadow, being trapped in your own stories, manipulation, lying to yourself, and temptation. So let's have a look what it says. Okay. Now, what I'm going to invite you to do, the way that I do EFT is everything starts in the body. Okay. So when I'm reading this out to you, just connect with your body and just feel into how it feels. So, what are you noticing happening in your body as you're hearing this message? You might feel a real resonance with it, a pull towards it. You might feel repelled by it. You might feel some resistance towards it, and that's fine. Just notice, because your body will tell you everything you need to know. All right. So it says, the devil reaches out his hand, granting a release from the mundane with promises of earthly and material pleasures. Whilst sometimes this release is healthy and necessary, he hides the fact that he offers everything you can become addicted to. From alcohol, drugs, work, and sex to more nuanced addictions like codependent relationships or how others make you feel. Anything that can entrap you or overtake your life can be harmful in excess. The devil is a nudge to delve into your own shadows. He will bring you there, and then it's up to you to either fall fully into darkness or to work on healing your own relationship with your beautiful heart. Illuminate the things that are vying for your time, your energy, and your love that leave you feeling empty. Remember that addictions don't necessarily look scary and demonic until they do. So seek liberation from the bindings that are keeping you trapped and untether yourself. In darkness, look to fragmented aspects of the self as a source of light. I love that. And so the affirmation that we're going to tap in today is, I am the darkness. I am free to in the darkness, I am free to heal everything. So what it's really saying is, don't be afraid to look at the shadow side of yourself, the parts of you that you don't like, that you disown, that you are scared to show, and that might be things like food addiction, eating too much sugar, staying up too late, shopping too much. There might be all sorts of temptations that's going on, things that are going to throw you off your path, vices, addictions. But it also talks about this liberation. So when you look at it and you shine a light on it, you can untether yourself. And that's what we are going to start the process of doing. Okay. So to put these on my head. So all you need to do is follow me around, tap where I tap, say what I say, and see how you feel. So you take 2 fingers and full responsibility for your own well-being. And we start here at the start of the eyebrow point and simply repeat after me. In the darkness, I am free to heal everything. Outside of the eye. In the darkness, I am free to heal everything. Under the eye, it's safe to delve into my own shadows. Under the nose, and begin to heal my own relationship, chin, with my own beautiful heart. Under the collarbones, I choose to seek liberation from bindings. Under the arm, and things that keep me tethered. Top of the head, and I remind myself, back to the eyebrow, that fragmented aspects of myself outside of the eye can also be a source of light. Under the eye, it's safe to detach from temptation. Under the nose, it's safe to heal my own stories. Chin, it's safe to be truthful with myself. Collarbones, it's safe to have healthy patterns. Under the arm, it's safe to be liberated from anything that binds me. Top of the head. And in the darkness, I am free to heal everything. And then on the third eye between the eyebrows, so be it, and so it is. So come to a stop whenever you're ready. Take a nice deep breath. So let me know in the comments how that felt for you. It can be scary when you when you first sort of think about going internally and looking at shadow parts of yourself, things that you would rather not admit, things that you are doing to excess, bits of yourself that you don't particularly like, right? We've all got them. I'm just trying to get some lip balm out. We've all got them. Nobody is immune to that. But it's completely safe to go in and look at those parts of you. They are not darkness, they are just contrast. Okay. And when you tap, when you're looking at that or thinking about that, a really good tip is to journal around anything like that. And then you can tap on the side of your hand while you read out what you've written. Okay. Because it's one step closer to working with somebody else, because when you are speaking it straight from your conscious mind is leading you all the time. When you write it down first and then you read it out, your conscious mind isn't leading particularly. You are reading it out. Your mind is hearing it differently. So you have a slightly different reaction. Okay. It's a really, really good way to do it. But yeah, don't be afraid of the shadow, right? Don't be afraid. I'm going to leave that with you today. I hope that helped. If it did, please feel free to get it into the hands of somebody else that it might help as well. It is my mission in this lifetime to get EFT and energy techniques into the hands of 1 million people in my lifetime. So that means certifying 1,000 practitioners minimum. I'm at nearly 100 already, so I'm 10% of the way there. And you can help by helping me get this message out. If you enjoyed it, please also make sure you've liked, subscribed, followed, commented, and whatever else, so that you tell the algorithms wherever you're watching this that you want to see this content, because it can be a bit of an uphill battle at the minute, I'm not going to lie. So the more that you engage with it, the more that wherever you're watching it, the algorithm there will put more stuff in your path because it knows that you like it, right? So I'm going to leave you to your day. Have a great one, whatever it is you're doing. It's just started raining here. It's really, really dark and miserable today. So I'm going to do a little bit more work and then I'm going to take the pooches and other